Save-On Foods Memorial Center, the home of the Victoria Royals. Is going to be one back for the Moose Jaw Warriors. Moved up to the left-hand side. Going to be fired across. Walking on in, Parker. Dipped it off for Yeager. He's going to send it on in. Miskey moves up to the right-hand side. Tipped play by Newman. Chasing after on it. Newman will strip the puck into the corner. Newman will take it around the net. Take a hit for his troubles. Going to be moved up for Scott. Lopinen tries to feed a pass through the middle. Cut off and move to the right-hand side by Ziprick, but it cut off by the red line. Here comes Scott 2-on-1. Scott into the middle looking for Newman, but it was blocked off on the body. And it's going to be skated by Lopinen now at the blue line. Wilson playing against his former team, the Moose Jaw Warriors, as the puck's batted away from Scott. Goes up top for Reshny. Royals have to finish off the change to make sure they don't have too many men on the ice. And they do so. Tip play in, but so far Little Ungs has made the save. He has no Big Ungs for the Moose Jaw Warriors. And I'm just going to keep confusing it. That's we're just going to call him Jackson Unger. Shot in! Goes wide by Kipke as it goes to the right half boards. Miskey, he'll move it down low. Finds Newman. Played around the boards, Lopinen. It's going to be taken on out. Yeager. Yeager to the right-hand side. Yeager on the forehand. He'll take it around the net. Yeager down to the opposite side corner. Swing a pass up top outside the reach of his man, Ness. It's going to go all the way down the length of the ice. Unger makes the pass. His stick snaps in half. He's holding on to it, but it's going to be taken. It's going to be moved up top now, Yeager. Outside the reach of Lakovic. Up ice feed, saucer all the way, blocked off on the skate of Port, but taken in now is Lopinen. Left back for Scott and Newman. Outside the reach of Scott. Newman will send it down the length of the ice to the far side corner. Scott will go after it. Tip pass, he'll find McKenzie. McKenzie loses it there. Kipke takes in his own blue line, moves it up, finds Bame. Bame looking to stretch around Unger, still with a broken stick. Pass on across, Trembecki. Trembecki, shot, he scores! Taden start for Taden Trembecki. This season, he's on a line with Reshny and Bame. As the line of Lopinen, Scott, and Newman's out. Shot in quickly by Miskey, blocked away by Unger and high into the netting. Nate Miskey back in action in those later games. He is back at a crucial point for the Royals. One of the best players on the ice defensively. Shot in, blocked there. As Kipke got a wicked slap shot in. But Lakovic, he felt that one for sure. It's going to be kept in by the Royals. Shovel pass by Scott, intended for Lopinen, blocked off. Lakovic trying to get around Kipke, losing the handle on it with Miskey stepping on up. Miskey, cross-ice feed, finds Newman. Newman walks in. Newman, pass across, looking for Scott off a skate. Lakovic takes it, feeds it through the middle. Working the opposite way now, Yeager. Braden Yeager slows up, moves it cross-ice feed, blocked off. Corralling in his own end. Lopinen looks for a stretch for Newman, moving on in on a break. Newman on the backhand. Unger is able to make the Newman. Gives the Royals the 2-goal lead. One back by the Warriors to the right-hand side now, Port. The agency is going to be moved across. Wilson now left for Fryer. Up top, Burlock now. Burlock trying to feed it through the middle. He's tied up. Taken down low, Ness. Ness has to evade Water off the side of the net. Unger has to play it around. He swatted at it from the reverse VH. It's going to be played around the boards. Fryer wasn't able to handle it. Cross-ice feed finds Wilson now. In his own end, plays it off the boards. Waterroot trying to chip it through the middle. Chips it a second in time. Pickford will play it to the corner. Burlock using his big frame to move it. Not able to get it past a couple of Warriors as it goes back towards Burlock. Bouncing puck, trying to chase after it. Waterroot finds it, trying to go between the legs. Gets it to Pickford. Pickford picks it up. Across, finds Keller. Keller to the backhand. Out in front, trying to fire it home was Waterroot as it's swatted away by the Warriors. Back down to the corner. Waterroot behind the net. Waterroot trying to feed it out in front. Ended up off the back of the net. Burlock will go on a chase. Ross will keep it in. Ross with a nice dangle. Ross walks. He'll send it around the boards. Goes to the far side corner. Paquette plays it high off the board. It's going to go all the way down the length of the ice. But it will be no icing as the Royals touched it. So Ross plays it behind Kalen Parker. Tipped on in by Ziprick. Chasing after it will be Fryer. He slings it around the boards. Wilson up for McMillan. Quick pass for Matthews. Matthews lost the handle on it at the circles. Outside his reach for a moment, but he'll play it back down low looking for McMillan, but stealing away by Port. Port, he finds Ness. Ness will send it on into the opposite side corner. Kipke will take it behind his own net. Corral it. Moves it for McMillan. McMillan surveying. Moves it to the middle for Kipke. captain, right-hand side looking for Miskey. Miskey, backhand feed across, cut off by Port, intended for Scott. Port will wheel out of his own end. Swatted away by Newman at the red line. Loose puck will float into the defensive end for the Royals as Kipke will rip it around the boards. Loose puck finds Scott. He looks to feed it through the middle for Newman, but it's cut off and chipped off the glass by the Warriors. Kipke steps up, uses his skate to make the defensive play, as Miskey will play it off the boards after receiving it from Lopinen. Scott hassled there at the bench. Tanner Scott is down. It's going to be moved on in by the Warriors, pivoting back. Lakovic is going to be walked by Lopinen. Lopinen in the offensive end. Drop pass. Trying to move through as Trembecki lost the handle on it. Will go to the box. He'll sit for two. Reshny will take the draw. One back by the Warriors. Up top, Parker. Right-hand side, Yeager. Into the middle. Off a body will go behind the net. To the half boards. Lakovic. He'll move it across Yeager. Yeager back to Lakovic on the opposite side. Lakovic shot. Crest saved by Krause. Puck will fly sky high over the net. It will go to the corner. Reshny trying to chase after. It's going to be slung around the boards by the Warriors. Not able to get there is Kalen Parker. Beyond off is Trembecki. On comes Tanner Scott, looking to be okay. No worse for wear after the earlier play felled him. Yeager to the left-hand side. He'll gather the puck off the boards. Played out top Parker. Right-hand side, Kovacevic. Played off the boards outside the reach of McKenzie. Having to wheel back is Kalen Parker. Kalen Parker once again back at Save-On Foods Memorial Center as he was a former Royal. Move to the left-hand side. Lakovic. Lakovic, he'll move it top of the circles. Looks up top now. Parker. Parker surveys. Left-hand side, Yeager. Yeager on the forehand. Pivots back towards the boards. Yeager walks in. He'll pivot back at the corner. Yeager, cross-ice feed. Blocked off by the Royals and sent clear down the length of the ice on the team effort by Tanner Scott and Cosmo Wilson. Jackson Unger will slow it on. He's up against Braden Yeager. Two Winnipeg Jets prospects. As Yeager will win that battle. 4-on-4 hockey action now for 2 minutes has begun. Crawling it back. Here comes McFadden. Lakovic, my apologies, lost at the blue line. Chipped away, taken away by Lopinen now. He'll move it on in. Move to the middle. Newman sticked away from him. Bounces to the corner. And corralled and moved back by Kalen Parker. Yeager with speed. Braden Yeager, left-hand side, outside the hands of Ziprick. Newman will saucer her feet on across Wilson. He'll collect it off the boards. Looking back for Miskey. Miskey, he'll walk it. Up top now, Lopinen moving in 2-on-2 with Newman. Newman not able to hold the blue line. Just over. He'll take the draw. Up against Yeager, one back by Yeager. Pass across, Ziprick. Ziprick looking down low between the legs of his man, and it goes down low to the corner, trying to feed it out in front. Hughes got knocked down, and Miskey will walk it. Water it now. Water gains the offensive end, will chip it on in. Pickford will go on the chase. Rimmed around the boards, and outside the reach of Hughes was the pass from Ziprick, and we're going to go all the way back. Lopinen. Lopinen against Yeager. He wins it this time. Shot in, blocked off on the body. Was the shot attempt from Newman. Ziprick will head off quickly on the change as the Royals will chip it on in. Bouncing puck will find Unger. He'll swat it to the corner. Parker tied up with Newman. Lopinen will chase after. Chipped away by Braden Yeager. Down to the corner. Parker will play it around the boards, fighting Ness on the opposite side. Ness on the backhand shovel pass. Lakovic has to pivot back of the circles. Holds on to it on the forehand. Lakovic surveys on across. Parker not able to corral it cleanly as Waters got stripped of it. Trying to feed it on in front was Yeager. Royals able to chip it. Barely gets it over the blue line. And sending on in is Kalen Parker. Wilson will take it as it was slowed up by Krause. Wilson, saucer pass on up. Waterroot. Oh, it's Tanner Scott, my apologies. It's going to be sent on in. Newman with a big hit on his man, but the Warriors able to get it clear. Yeager trying to dance his way through, but offsides as he did not have the hand.
Respond emergency.
Up against Yeager again. Once again, the two Winnipeg Jets prospects as Braden Yeager was traded to the Winnipeg Jets from the Pittsburgh Penguins. Penguins picked him 14th overall in 2023. Pass back. Scott. Shovel shot on in. Looking for a tip. Cut off and going to be walked the opposite way now by Ziprick. Looking for the left-hand side, outside the reach. Now here comes Newman with 2-on-1 with Lopinen. Lopinen takes. Lopinen not able to pull the trigger. Pass across off a stick and wide. Scott feeds it across ice. Lopinen takes it off the boards. Slows it down. Rips a shot. Looking for the top shelf. Kept in by Miskey as it rang off the glass. Miskey across Kipke. Back looking for Scott. Swatted away by the active stick of Lakovic. He chipped off the boards. Moved up top and out by the Warriors, but slowed up by Miskey in his own end. Played around looking for Kipke. He'll continue the momentum around. Matthews takes. Matthews finds Newman. Newman lost the handle on it at the blue line. Moving the opposite way now. Here comes a quick 3-on-2. Thorpe walks in. Thorpe pass into the middle. Tip play just wide of the net. Knocking out of midair was McKenzie. A close chance. That's going to be walked down in front. Backhand save by Krause. As Thorpe tried to work it right into the crease. Kept holding the blue line are the Warriors. Walking in now with speed. Paquette down low. Paquette played it off the corner. Not able to evade the stick, but it's going to be moved down low. Pass up top now. Surveying. Walking. Shot by Schmidt. Blocked save. Rebound is going to be kicked on out. And it's going to go over the blue line. Krause made the crest save. Rebound sat out in front, but swatted away by the Royals defense. Krause steps up. Hold. He didn't walk on out there as Kovacevic as he gets held up by Wilson. Puck's going to go to the corner. Fryer steps up. Fryer gets taken down. No calls coming. He looks okay. No worse for wear. Puck's going to go back to the corner. Reshny's stick is broken, so it's going to be played around the boards away from him. Sent back down low. Semanek losing the puck there as Trembecki tries to hold on. He's getting pinned there as no Royals are there to support him yet as Reshny gets a new stick. He'll hop back on. Working their way through as Reshny with his new stick will take a stick penalty. As the Moose Jaw Warriors, let's get on the board and bring the game back within one. Tied up on the draw is Newman and Yeager. It's going to be taken to the corner, but the Royals are able to come up with it and sent clear of the zone by the captain, Justin Kipke. Unger will slow up the puck. Now working his way through, Kalen Parker. He'll play it on back. Lakovic, he'll take the pass back from Yeager. Lakovic from McKenzie. Played it off the boards. Chip playing down low. McKenzie able to move it to the corner, but cut off by Miskey. Not able to get it clear, though, was the alternate captain for the Royals. Parker on a cross. Holding it there was Kovacevic. Played up top back to Kovacevic. Holds at the blue line across Kalen Parker. Parker, right-hand side. Yeager. Yeager, pass across. Not able to pull the trigger cleanly was McKenzie, and the shot is going to be paddled away by Krause, but none other than Braden Yeager. The captain of the Warriors, Winnipeg Jets prospect. It's going to be one back by Yeager. Lakovic. 5-on-3 power play now for a minute 10. Walking on in. Pass down low. Back up top. Yeager. Parker. Lakovic. Lakovic cross-ice feed. Back up top. Yeager shot just wide. Rebound shot blocked up by Wilson on a yawning cage as Krause was taken out of the play. Wilson saves a goal. Walking on in. Shot in. Blocked off. Up top. Lakovic. Passing it down low. Just missing wide. Moose Jaw Warriors can't buy a goal as it's going to be moved up top. Lakovic now. Lakovic walks. Shot blocked off by Cosmo Wilson as a puck floats to the blue line. Oh my, here comes Kalen Parker. Yeager fans on the one-timer. Wilson will take it to the behind the net. Played away from him. Yeager will gather it. Moves it up top for Lakovic. To Yeager. Yeager walks. Survey. Shot blocked away by Krause. And chasing after will be Cosmo Wilson. He's able to chip it on out against his former team. What action in the offensive end for the Warriors, but my goodness, the horseshoe in the back pocket of Jaden Krause. Yeager, pass across, now finds McKenzie. Back for Parker. Kalen Parker. Parker into the middle, looking across. Lakovic, Reshny's out of the box. Yeager, shot blocked off. Puck will go to the half boards. 40 seconds left in the penalty for Miskey. Looking down low again. Kovacevic, his shot blocked away by Krause. Going to go around the boards. Kalen Parker got on the blue line. Parker. Lakovic. Back to Yeager. Yeager, shot goes wide of the net. It's going to rim all the way around the boards. 19 seconds left in the Miskey penalty. Royals get a quick change on out. Newman's still out there with Fryer. Lakovic walks in. Offsides. Warriors bringing it back to a single goal margin. One back by Yeager. Left-hand side, Lopinen's going to step up. Yeager will take it. Jaeger trying to feed it back through the middle. Off a couple of legs, going to bounce past to the red line for Kalen Parker. Pass it across. Lakovic. Lakovic, cross-ice feet blocked off. Back to him. He'll take it off the boards. Lakovic. Lakovic, pass across. Shot! Scores! Kalen Parker into the third once again. Time of the goals brought to you by Hendra Moving and Storage, supporting smooth moves on and off the ice. He was able to pick up loose puck, fire past Kraus. As the Royals look to move in the offensive end. Banked down low by Trimbecki, outside the reach for Reshny. He'll take it to the boards, trying to move it back up top or back down low. He'll take it either way. They can get it to another Royal, but it's blocked to the red line. Kipke, tip pass, so we'll find Miski. He'll feed it back for Kipke. Kipke to Miski. He'll send it on into the offensive end as the Royals will slow up. Warriors 2 goals in the first 2 shots of the period. He chipped on up. Jaeger fire across off sides there was Hughes. As the Royals get an offensive zone change, it'll be Lopinen. He'll take the draw, losing it there to Jaeger. Played around the boards, kept at the blue line by Miski. Sent it on in off a stick, will go to the far side corner. Newman will be the first to get there. Taking away Lopinen. Lopinen trying to get it around the corner. Ness able to whack it free. Goes to the far side corner. Played back, Newman cuts off the pass. On front, Lopinen, shot, sticked away as Ness in the lead for themselves. Score right now, 3-2 Moose Jaw. One back by Jaeger on Lopinen. Ness moves to the middle. Jaeger with speed now leads a 3-on-2. Pass across, cut off. Is going to be blocked, moved left-hand side. Port, he's able to gather in his own end and play it off the glass. Scott takes it over the blue line. Scott, shot in, blocked away by Unger easily. He'll float to the corner. Lopinen played it through the middle, goes through a sea of legs, goes to the corner now for Port. He plays it high off the glass and up into the netting. Just a back and forth game of ping pong as neither team can get the offensive zone possession. Fryer looks up ice, looking for Trimbecki outside his reach, but it's going to be tipped on in. Unger, he'll chip it around the boards. McKenzie trying to make a pass on out. Loose puck will find Kipke at the red line. Miski will send it on in. Unger slows it up. Played back by Schmidt. Paquette up ice. Easy exit for Jaeger. Into the middle. Here come the Warriors. Pass on in front. Shovel shot. Not able to find its way to the net of Kraus, but it's corralled back up top. Jaeger. Jaeger shot blocked off on a body. Kipke. Kipke will skate it. Reshny. Trimbecki. Trimbecki trying to saucer one through. Cut off in the air by Jaeger. Gave it up to Trimbecki. Reshny trying to feed it through the middle. Reshny gathers the puck again off a skate. Reshny pass across Trimbecki. Not able to corral the pass as it was off his skate. Sent high. Not able to get it out now. Miski was able to block it. Kept on in by Bame again, but it's going to be swatted out. Here comes a quick 2-on-1. Walking on in now, McKenzie. Pass on across behind the back of Jaeger. Kipke looks up ice. Reshny skates it for Bame. Scott, not able to corral it. He'll feed it across. Reshny wasn't ready for it. It was actually Kipke rushing the net as Scott will take it behind the net. Reshny will hop off on a change. Scott fighting for it into the corner. Trying to shake free. Newman steps up, takes the loose puck. Newman takes to the corner. Up top now. Wilson. Wilson. He'll bank it back down around. Scott not able to get there first as Kalen Parker chipped it away. Chipped. Not able to get around the long reach of Fryer. There was Lakovic. Newman as the puck's going to be sent around the boards and out by the Warriors. Probably the closest chance for the Royals since going down a goal. Right-hand side. Let's go Royals chance starting. Bame into the middle. Trimbecki trying to fire it across. No one was there. Reshny hauled down. That's going to be a penalty. Wilson steps up, sending it back down low. Schmidt got a touch on. Able to hold off the Royals from scoring. 31-22 are the shots. Scoring 3-2 in favor of the Royals. Only one shot on 4 attempts on that power play. Fryer works to the neutral. Right-hand side, Burlock. He's chasing after it. Pickford gets it away. Pickford, he takes it behind the net. Off a ref. Trying to fire it out in front. Not able to pull the trigger there was Pickford. Burlock into the middle, sticked away. Kipke slowed it up. Fryer will take it. He'll send it on in. Unger slows it. Schmidt on the backhand. Off the glass. Matthews holds it. Burlock steps up. Pickford on the backhand. Cut off. And it's going to go the opposite way now. Lakovic, he'll send it to the corner. Trying to get it around Kipke. No dice as Fryer takes it. It's stolen away. Pass on in front. Lakovic shot. Blocked off on the stick of Kipke and high into the netting. Chasing after now is Semenik. Not able to get it past Miskey. Kippy will chip it back to the corner. Miskey was going along with him, so it's going to be fired on a cross, blocked off on the pass. Trembecki takes. Trembecki cross Rashny. Rashny chips it through the middle. Pass off Kipke. Pass off now to Miskey. Miskey shot off a stick. Goes down low. Miskey. He'll take it on the back end. Feed it up top. Kipke. He'll chip it off the boards again. Miskey blocked it. Miskey tied up at the boards. Stolen away and walked the opposite way by Dagenstein. Able to get around Trembecki. Dagenstein 2-on-1. Dagenstein pass off. Lakovic with a great shot and a pad save by Jaden Krause on the 2-on-1. Dagenstein. Pass on a cross, blocked by Newman. High bouncing puck will be over Miskey. Newman steps up. He has Pickford with him. Newman takes it down to the corner, sticked away. It's going to go back the opposite way. Schmidt looks to get it cleared. Does so as Tanner Scott. Something happened. He's holding his arm. Lakovic shot goes wide. Tanner Scott is going to get a chat from athletic therapist Colin Wright. Hopefully Tanner Scott is okay. Lakovic will take it high slot. Lakovic walks. Passed off. Goes down low now. Pivoting back Yeager. His pass will bounce high off a stick and will go on out of the zone. Schmidt will take. 2:13 left to go in the third period. Royals down 3-2. Moose Jaw Warriors in possession. Outlet pass blocked.